The Hiroshima Peace Memorial, commonly known as the Atomic Bomb Dome, is a historical landmark in Hiroshima, Japan, and one of the most iconic symbols of peace and resilience in the world. It is located in the heart of Hiroshima's Peace Memorial Park, which stands as a testament to the horrors of war and the enduring desire for global peace. The structure was originally built in 1915 as the Hiroshima Prefectural Industrial Promotion Hall and was designed by Czech architect Jan Letzel. It was intended to serve as a government building for exhibitions and conferences aimed at promoting Hiroshima's industrial growth. The Peace Memorial's fateful moment came on August 6, 1945, when it was caught in the catastrophic blast of the world's first atomic bomb. The bomb, dropped by the United States, exploded approximately 600 meters above the building, creating an intense heat wave and a shock wave that obliterated much of Hiroshima. The building, however, withstood the explosion in a largely intact form due to its steel frame construction, although the surrounding area was completely destroyed. While the structure did not provide shelter from the devastation, it became one of the few surviving buildings near Ground Zero, symbolizing the effects of nuclear warfare. In the aftermath of the bombing, Hiroshima was left in ruins, and an estimated 140,000 people lost their lives either instantly or due to subsequent radiation exposure. Despite the immense destruction, the Hiroshima Peace Memorial stood as a powerful reminder of the importance of peace. In 1996, it was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its universal message of peace and its role in preserving the memory of the victims of the atomic bombing. The preservation of the Hiroshima Peace Memorial has been the subject of significant efforts by both the Japanese government and international organizations. Over the years, the building has been carefully maintained to prevent further deterioration, and it has become a focal point for those advocating for the abolition of nuclear weapons and the promotion of peace. The surrounding Peace Memorial Park is home to several other monuments, including the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum, which provides a comprehensive look at the history of the bombing and its aftermath. Visitors from around the world come to the Peace Memorial to reflect on the tragedy that occurred in Hiroshima and to learn about the city's ongoing efforts to promote peace and disarmament. The structure itself, with its skeletal remains and haunting presence, stands as a poignant reminder of the devastating consequences of war, particularly nuclear warfare. It also serves as a symbol of hope, demonstrating the resilience of a city and its people in the face of unimaginable destruction. Today, the Hiroshima Peace Memorial continues to be a powerful symbol of peace, inspiring generations to work toward a world free from the threat of nuclear weapons. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial's role extends beyond being a historical landmark. It is a central figure in Hiroshima's dedication to spreading a message of peace across the globe. The city of Hiroshima has become a leading voice in the international dialogue about nuclear disarmament, advocating for a world where such weapons no longer threaten humanity's survival. Each year, on August 6th, the anniversary of the bombing, Hiroshima hosts a peace memorial ceremony where survivors, dignitaries, and citizens gather to remember the tragic events and renew their commitment to peace. During the ceremony, the mayor of Hiroshima delivers a peace declaration, calling for the abolition of nuclear weapons and a commitment to building a peaceful world for future generations. One of the most significant parts of the Peace Memorial's impact is its connection to the survivors, known as hibakusha. These survivors, many of whom still live in Hiroshima, serve as living witnesses to the devastation wrought by the atomic bomb. Their testimonies are integral to educating the world about the consequences of nuclear warfare and the ongoing health effects of radiation exposure. Their stories are preserved in the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum, where personal accounts, photographs, and artifacts from the bombing are on display. These survivors play a crucial role in keeping the memory of the bombing alive, ensuring that future generations understand the human cost of war and the importance of preventing such tragedies from happening again. The Peace Memorial is also a gathering place for peace movements and advocates who work to foster international cooperation. Over time, Hiroshima has developed into a city that celebrates global peace initiatives, hosting peace-related events, conferences, and dialogues. It has formed partnerships with other cities around the world that share a commitment to peace, such as Nagasaki, where the second atomic bomb was dropped, as well as cities in other countries that are dedicated to nonviolence and nuclear disarmament. Hiroshima's position as a living reminder of the horrors of nuclear war has led to it being a global symbol of the urgency of working toward peace and the elimination of nuclear weapons. Architecturally, the Hiroshima Peace Memorial is a poignant contrast to the devastation it witnessed. The skeletal remains of the building, which have been preserved in their bombed-out state, stand in stark contrast to the modernity of the surrounding city, symbolizing both the destruction of war and the rebuilding of hope. The dome's unique design, with its combination of concrete and steel, makes it visually striking and serves as a powerful reminder of human resilience in the face of catastrophe. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Hiroshima Peace Memorial attracts millions of visitors every year, not only from Japan but from all around the world. These visitors often come to pay respects, learn about the history of the bombing, and reflect on the importance of preventing future conflicts. The building's preservation is carefully managed by the city, with maintenance efforts aimed at keeping the structure safe while maintaining its historical authenticity. It serves as a powerful educational tool for students and tourists, helping to bring attention to the importance of peace, nuclear disarmament, and the devastating effects of atomic weapons. The ongoing relevance of the Hiroshima Peace Memorial lies not only in its historical significance, but also in its role as a reminder of humanity's responsibility to protect future generations from the horrors of nuclear warfare. Its preservation is not just about maintaining a piece of history. It is about ensuring that the lessons of Hiroshima are passed on and that the global commitment to peace, justice, and disarmament continues to grow stronger in the years to come. In addition to its role as a symbol of peace, the Hiroshima Peace Memorial plays a significant part in global diplomacy. As the world continues to grapple with the realities of nuclear proliferation, the atomic bomb dome has become a site where policymakers, activists, and citizens from around the world converge to discuss disarmament and the need for global cooperation. The city's efforts to bring attention to nuclear nonproliferation, human rights, and peace have made Hiroshima a key player in international peacekeeping dialogues. The Peace Memorial's legacy also extends into educational initiatives. In the years following the bombing, Hiroshima became an active advocate for the spread of knowledge about the effects of nuclear warfare. Schools in Hiroshima and throughout Japan educate students about the city's history, the events of August 6, 1945, and the importance of maintaining peace. Hiroshima's commitment to peace education is reflected in its robust array of programs, including field trips to the Peace Memorial Museum and annual events aimed at teaching the public about the devastating consequences of nuclear weapons. This ongoing educational outreach helps to ensure that the voices of the Hibakusha and the lessons of Hiroshima continue to be passed on to each new generation. The Peace Memorial is also a focal point for art and creative expression. Artists and musicians often visit Hiroshima to draw inspiration from the powerful message of the site. Over the years, works of art, music, and literature inspired by the Hiroshima bombing have been created, many of which are displayed in museums and galleries across the city. These artistic expressions contribute to the memorial's legacy, reinforcing its message of peace through the creative and emotional power of art. In 2005, on the 60th anniversary of the bombing, Hiroshima took another significant step in its peace efforts by launching the Hiroshima-Nagasaki Protocol, which serves as a call for nuclear disarmament. This document is endorsed by many cities and organizations worldwide and is an essential part of Hiroshima's broader mission to advocate for a world free of nuclear weapons. Furthermore, the Peace Memorial Dome stands as a beacon of hope for those who suffer from the effects of war and violence. It symbolizes the possibility of recovery and rebirth after devastation. The efforts of the people of Hiroshima to rebuild their city from the ashes of war and their ongoing commitment to promoting peace serve as a testament to the resilience of humanity and the power of collective effort. On a more personal level, many visitors leave the Hiroshima Peace Memorial feeling a deep sense of responsibility for the future. The haunting image of the dome and the stories of the people who lived through the bombing encourage a reflection on global peace and the need for continued activism to prevent the horrors of nuclear war from repeating. As more nations work toward peace and nonviolence, Hiroshima continues to inspire those who walk through its gates, carrying forward the city's message of hope and peace to every corner of the world. Ultimately, the Hiroshima Peace Memorial stands as both a reminder of the unimaginable suffering caused by nuclear war and as a symbol of the enduring human spirit. Through its continued preservation and the tireless efforts of its community and global partners, it remains one of the most significant reminders of the cost of conflict and the vital importance of creating a peaceful world for future generations. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial, as a symbol of resilience, stands as an enduring testament not only to the tragic history of the atomic bombing, but also to humanity's capacity for recovery, reflection, and a commitment to peace. As global tensions still exist and the threat of nuclear weapons remains a concern, the Hiroshima Peace Memorial continues to be a powerful reminder of the consequences of such weapons and the need for diplomatic cooperation, international disarmament, and understanding. The structure's quiet, haunting presence evokes a universal understanding of the need for peace in an increasingly complex and interconnected world. It speaks to the universal desire for security and harmony, not just for the people of Japan, but for every nation across the globe. The memorial does not only reflect the suffering of Hiroshima's citizens, but also honors the lives lost in all conflicts caused by the use of nuclear weapons. The world has yet to fully achieve the vision of lasting peace, but the Hiroshima Peace Memorial continues to inspire all who visit, pushing them to advocate for policies, actions, and hearts rooted in empathy and compassion. By continuing to host dialogues on nuclear disarmament and peace building, the Peace Memorial ensures that the tragic lessons of Hiroshima are never forgotten. The voices of Hibakusha, who share their stories of survival, offer invaluable insights into the human cost of war. Their memories live on in the memorial, in the museum's exhibits, and in the hearts of those who visit, teaching that peace must be actively pursued and protected. Furthermore, Hiroshima's commitment to peace extends to its actions in the international arena. The city actively participates in global peace movements, including the Mayors for Peace organization, a coalition of cities committed to working toward nuclear abolition. Hiroshima's voice, echoing from the Peace Memorial, reinforces the urgent need for a future free of nuclear weapons, a future that respects human dignity and values life above all. The legacy of the Hiroshima Peace Memorial is not confined to its historical context, but is continually shaped by the actions and ideals of the present and future. Its significance transcends the specific events of 1945, offering an enduring message that peace is fragile, yet achievable through collective will. Every day, the Peace Memorial stands as a reminder that the past can guide the future, and the lessons learned from one of the darkest chapters in human history can illuminate the path toward a brighter, peaceful world for all.